Hey, good morning, everybody. Not sure what happened there. I think we got it figured out now. Hey, good morning, RK. Are you able to see my screen and hear my voice? Good morning, Cheyenne. Sorry about that. Having some tech issues. Hey, RK. My name's Rory Powers. I'm with Right Line Trading. And we're going to be showcasing the AI Auto Trader. I hope everybody had a blessed Easter weekend. We almost had to call the riot police with the kids fighting over Easter eggs at our house. Oh my goodness. We had an Easter egg hunt, and there was a gang of 3 and 4 to 5-year-olds rummaging through the neighborhood. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't realize it was Good Friday. So gold, I saw a really nice trade on gold earlier. It was on the Signal AI bot. So with it being Monday morning, I just wanted to see how things pan out. And we have some strategies that really crushed it right at the open. The 30 range Signal Bs, the 2-minute Signal A's on the NASDAQ. Hey, Kumar. Yes, of course. Okay, I kind of like the way that Russell's moving. Just jumped back into the 30 range Signal B. So let's go to the 30 range Signal B on my Apex. I'm in a Signal A on number 8. So I'm going to take the Signal B on number 7. So I'm going to play that. We kind of found a sweet spot between 9:30 and 10 on this NASDAQ strategy. So we're going to play both of the accounts, one on the 30 range, one on the 2-minute. Try to jump into this position here on the Apex account. There's a number of strategies. Gold is in a huge trade. You could see here to the short side. So I'm also going to go to this Signal A on my gold. On number 7. So the haymaker is the one that you see here on the right. The haymakers are 30 range. And this is a strategy that looks for a disparity. The trigger for the entry is a disparity between uptick and downtick. Institutional money's driving the price of the NASDAQ up. Our system sniffs it out, jumps into that trade. We've got a really exciting risk to reward ratio on the trade, 4 to 1 or 5 to 1. And the system is completely hands-free. Once the trade is triggered, it will enter and manage the position on your behalf. So the RTY signal B is looking good. This is our leaderboard right up here. Our leaderboard has the 30 range signal B, the signal A on the 2-minute, and then the Russell is right up there in a big way. We might have just popped into that short trade on our Apex. Let's look at our positions. Yeah, we did. So we're on the short trade on the NASDAQ on number 8. On number 8, let's go to that trade real quick. Number 8 is trading the 2-minute. Okay. So let's take a look at this trade and see if we can get some distance from the from our stop. Here it is now. So it took the reversal right off of that area of resistance. Which is a really nice entry here, potentially. There's a lot of upside resistance that it ran into. So we're in this 2-minute signal A entry on the NASDAQ. We're using an Apex account. Wow, gold's taken a huge move down. Holy moly. We're in a huge short trade on that signal B. The gold strategies have really been crushing it. This is kind of giving us some heat now. Coming right back up into those areas of resistance, trying to push it back down. So there's a pretty good fight between the bears and the bulls right here on the NASDAQ. Apex 7 jumped in as well. So we've got 2 positions now. Let's see if I can get them both up. It's actually on gold. So we're in a long position on gold. We caught that bounce, and a short position on the NASDAQ here. So these are the trades that we're in right now. On the Apex accounts, I'm trying to open up my chart. My mouse is... so we got this big bounce back on gold. Hey, good morning, Toby. Well, those areas of resistance on the NASDAQ are working to my benefit here. Going to give it some time and see if we can let it mature to the downside now. Yes, great job, Toby. Toby's up 900 on that prop account. Nice, on the retirement plan. Yeah, my retirement plan caught that same trade, I believe. It's got 800 and 900 realized. I just missed it. My start time was just a few minutes too late. Had I not changed it. But great job, man. I'm really happy for you. First day trading the AI, Toby, on his prop account. Today's his first day. And he started with a $900 winner. That's great, man. The NASDAQ's trying to work its way through this area of resistance right into my stop. So I'm risking, I believe it's 40 ticks on the trade. So I could lose 200 or 250. Looks like it's risking 50. But my stop, is in an okay position. I could put it a little higher, but I'm not going to. Not going to touch it. Okay, it did stop me out on that one. We'll give it another go. So let's see where our positions are. We've got Apex 7 is up 220 on gold. And I have another strategy running the 250. This one here, the NASDAQ 30 range on the signal B. There goes gold. And the Russell's been red hot this morning. The Nasdaq's got a ton of resistance to get through here to the long side. Yeah, I would too, Toby. 900 is good. Do it again tomorrow. Put it back on the SIM account and let it keep accumulating data for you. So we're looking to make 500. We're looking to make 500 on these Apex accounts. Anything more is gravy. And I just want to quickly show my disclaimer. I thought I had shown it earlier, but I didn't. But this presentation is really for demonstration and educational purposes only. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Let's see, we got the 30 range signal B is just crushing it. NQ30 range signal B. Wow, look at that. Gold is looking nice. Kind of getting a really nice bounce on gold. I'm going to lock in some of these profits here. With my goal being 500, I'm just about there. And I want to preserve that. So I'm going to squeeze it here at about 500. Oh, good thing oh, what did it do? Oh! Look at that. I think a report just came out. Man, I got some serious slippage on that. Wow. That was unreal. Hey, you know, it's all in the game. Let's go to Forex Factory real quick, see what that was all about. Maybe there was a news report at 10 a.m. And we always talk about best practices, and best practices are always to check the calendar. And it gave me some outrageous slippage on that trade. I locked in the 500, and it 10 o'clock came, and there was the PMI report, manufacturing, ISM PMI, and it shot the price of gold down really quick. And didn't get out of the trade till down here. Well, the system is really having a huge day. Might get into a signal A on this NASDAQ 2-minute. It's having big problems breaking through that area of resistance. Let's see what it just jumped into. Big move down on the NASDAQ now. ARN. I personally use the 50,000. With the 50,000, the goal is to make 3,000 before we lose 2,500, and that 3,000. That $2,500 gives us a little bit of wiggle room. Now, there's a lot of our members have had success. Mark Miller's had tremendous success with those $100,000 static accounts. He's also used a $25,000 account. So you could really use it on any size prop account. Me personally, I use the 50,000. I like to have that $2,500 of wiggle room. That 30 range on Signal B has been doing tremendous today. This is really one of if not the hottest strategy today. It is the hottest strategy. That's our haymaker strategy at the top right. And currently it's up about $1,500 for the day. Stop just went to break even. So you got no risk on the trade with the chance at a $1,000 bill. Let's take a look at our positions. We're in some really nice shorts on the NASDAQ. It looks like I'm in a short on number 7. After that big move down, it's kind of retracing on me. Got a closer look at it. Just popped in long again with gold. Maybe we'll get a retracement. That was kind of a heartbreaker what happened earlier. Got our stop on the haymaker. So we're down 360. I usually will withstand a $500 drawdown where it's at right now. So I'm going to disable the strategies on account 7. And we'll continue to run account 8. And I think I'm going to go to the signal B. So I'm going to switch this over. We'll take it off the signal A. I don't think my RSI line came down long enough. Came down enough to get in that trade. Hey, Kush. There's David Kushner. He's our prop trader. He runs our prop trading room. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my number 7 to signal B. Excuse me. Meant to put that in number 8. Oh. And keep an eye on the Russell. I know it's underneath one of these. Here it is. Let's see if the signal B jumped back in. Nope, not yet. Number 8. Ooh, it's on the... Signal B is what we're running now in our Apex account. And the retirement plan just took a trade. Yeah, it looks like it's going to... Our retirement plan just took a long trade. It's going to retest this area of resistance, it looks like. Hey, Cheyenne. Black gold? Let me check for you. You talking about the open position here? It could be a couple of different reasons. First, you'd want to make sure that you're looking at a position that's running on the signal A, AI drone. Make sure it's the same strategy. Just trying to keep an eye on what positions open up. Gold signal B. Gold has been trading really nicely. The last few weeks, gold has been on a tear. You can see this gold trade down here on the bottom. Really good volatility on gold. Russell's been hot today too. So if we see gold's, if the Nasdaq starts making a move down, we're gonna probably get an entry onto this Nasdaq 30 range. We'll keep an eye on it. I've got it on my number 7. Oh, I'm sorry, number 8. Yeah, so it jumped into this short trade here. And this is the strategy that has been doing really well today. I'm going to give it some room. Now the stop just came down to plus 10 or 11. See if we can get this to come, see if the market cooperates with us. What I'm going to do is stay as far away from it as I can. There we go. Come on down. Here we go, Toby. I might have found one here. I'm going to come down just a little bit on this. Giving us a little heat now. Okay. Well, we got it back to break even, just about break even. Now that it hit my stop, it'll go ahead all the way down. Made $300 on that trade. But again, I guilty of squeezing my stop. You can see the heavy volume institutional money is selling the NASDAQ off as quickly as possible. About 4,000 contracts per minute are crossing. Had I not touched it, signal B AI drone. This is without it being touched. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Kumar, Wednesday's a good day. A lot of volatility. We're up and down and all over the place today. Gold is melting away. That gold position is on the signal B. It's trend trading the gold on a short entry. You could see this monster trade. Took the short right back here. And it's working its way down. Oh, here we go with a continuation short. We might jump back right back in on our, let's see, where were we on the strategy? It was the account 8. Let's go back to account 8. We might get this short roll. I see that X kicked in. That means the RSI line crossed through. Having a smoothie here for breakfast. Looking for this short roll on the NASDAQ 30 range up top. We get this short roll, we're going to jump in short. It's pushing back up. A lot of volatility. Wow, what a gold trade. Holy moly. Gold signal B. I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break. Excuse me for just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Looks like we got the short roll on that 30 range trade. Let's see if we can break through this area of support. And gold got a stiff breeze right down into that profit target here. It's at 800. Sometimes it's a good practice if you're in front of your computer and you see this, just move your profit target right above that area of support. Our profit target isn't really in the most ideal location there. Things are a little choppy on the NASDAQ here. See if we can get a short roll to the downside. Come on through. Come on through. You can see it's retested this area of support 3 times now. 1, 2, 3. Come on, break through it now. Software does really an excellent job of defining our risk, these levels of support and resistance. Looks like gold's retesting that area as well. Come on down. Yeah, we might have broke it. That's what we're looking at. Look at the volume. Come on down. Come on down. Got huge volume. They're really pushing the price down. If we can just break through this other area, man, we will have some room to run. Come on back down. 4,500 contracts a minute. That's what we want to see. Oh, don't bounce on me. Come on through. So I might get some legs. And come back down and retest it again. Oh, wow. Gold hit that profit target. Now it's back in short. Holy moly. What a move down. Oh, don't come back now. Boy, that looked like it was going to go all the way to the basement. Okay. So on 8, we reached our profit target. So I'm going to kill it on 8. Made $870 on that 30 range. Signal B. You could see my Apex 8 running on that Signal B strategy today was up 870. I took a couple $100 loser, I believe it was on gold earlier. So I'm up 615 on one and down 5 on the other. So let me see if that was the account I made 2,000 on last week. It is. So my account balance is on that Apex account. If I go to my accounts, this Apex 8 is at 52,550. So we're $450 away from passing the evaluation on number 8. And the 30 range Signal B has just been, wow, it's just been on fire today. Signal B AI drone. Don't think that's a Signal B though. Maybe it is. Yeah. This is actually the same trade that I was in just a minute ago. I moved my stop, so it took me out. Had I not touched anything, this is where the position that I would be in right now. It's kind of fun to watch this. You know, you could really, you could really torture yourself. You know, see what a bonehead you are. You know, you have the duplicate strategy running in 2 separate accounts, and you manage one and let the bot do the other. And this is where you learn the hard way that you should have just left the thing alone. I should put myself in the first person. Yeah, Toby, it's hard, man. You know, the ones that we run in these accounts, we don't touch the sim accounts. The one on the Apex, though, I always want to get in the way. It's just so frustrating. Wow, look at that golden nugget today. Man, unbelievable. And this morning I was uh I was on the signal A. Wow, did that gold has been, let me tell you, gold has just been on fire. It's a really great strategy to run. Along with the NASDAQ or the Russell. It's just been really consistent. Over the last few weeks, that the gold strategy signal A and B combined have been up about $4,000 or $5,000 in profit. And that's what will happen is you'll be running the strategies for a few weeks, and you start noticing, certain strategies come over the radar. Not only do you see them come up to the top of your leaderboard every day, but they kind of rent space in your head, and they whisper in your ear sweet nothings. Yep, always, always, Toby. Look, this one's going to prove it again. Man, I'm really happy for you that you got that trade on retirement plan. I'm hoping Daniel did the same. Daniel got funded last week with the retirement plan. And I know that's his go-to strategy, Daniel. I hope you jumped in that. I hope you got that $900 trade this morning and shut it off. I know Toby did. Here it comes, right back down. Oh, I'm back in the trade. I thought I shut it off. Oh, I did. Okay. I was like, how'd that happen? Look at this signal B on the 30 range. Holy moly. Ah. Toby. I had a feeling they were going to crash it through this area. They're going to come down and retest it, and if it breaks, man, this thing could go. It could really get some legs on it to the short side. Thank you. Thanks, Toby. Oh, it'll be interesting to see what happens here on this NASDAQ trade. The Signal B bot reached its profit target for the day, and the drone will keep trading, which is the case now. Well, it's just under 2,000. It's going to retest this area of support. Last time, 3 times was the charm. This is number 3 right here, knocking on the door. Gold just jumped in looking for this retracement. This has been the 1-2 punch, the NASDAQ gold. Boom, there it goes. All right, so the bot proved me wrong again. And now this thing could go just an absolute country mile to the downside. Well, we'll see what happens. This Signal B is looking to just, this is why we call it the haymaker strategy. It gets hot, and man, it could put $3,000 to $5,000 in your account in just a few trades. Let's see if it finds its way. There it goes. There goes the volume spike. You see it. Got that big spike in volume. There's a combination of all the strategies today. Every single strategy today combined is up 7,000. That's $7,000 day had you run them all. We could see this NASDAQ 30 range Signal B. Look at that. It's amazing. When you're winning over 80% of your trades and you got a 5-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Well, this one here, some of the winners it was the plus 11, but just an outrageous, insane winning percentage on this Signal B today. Let's take a look at gold. Gold was the signal B that did the best, but then let's see what happens when we look at the signal A's. Up 1100, up 1000. The A was down 4 and up 58. So all the golds combined, you're looking at a profit of just under 2,000. Hey, there he is. Hey, Daniel, good morning. Did you get the retirement plan trade? How'd you do today? Daniel in Olu. Good morning. God bless you. Hope you had a nice Easter. Crude oil had a very nice day. We have a brand new exciting strategy for crude oil that we're going to be showing tomorrow, either myself or Mark. Instead of a 15 range, it's going to leverage a 10 range bar. Get us in a little quicker on some of these moves on crude. On the 30 range. Okay, nice. That was the best one. Ooh, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, the NASDAQ 30 range crushed it today. We were just showing that. On our side, the signal B on the 30 range is up 1964. On the bot, the drone is up 1889. So you couldn't miss with the signal B. The signal A, one was down 550. The other one was up 674. So if we add up all the NASDAQs, today's trading session alone, you're up $4,000. Wait, let's add in these 2 minutes. Sorry. Just under $4,000. So the AI Auto Trader is just, man, if you're looking for an edge over other retail traders, this system is just so powerful. It makes a horrible trader like me look good. You know, I was saying on Friday or Thursday, I consider myself the market treats me kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield of trading. You know, whatever I do, it proves me wrong. You let the system run, don't touch it, and it does great. The minute that I start put my hands on those stops or profit targets and start moving them, all hell breaks loose. Pardon my French. Okay, Daniel. They have a great video. You know, if you're an Apex trader, if you're trading on these Apex accounts, I was looking at their website over the weekend, and I highly recommend, if you haven't already, take a look at this video that they have. Because, listen, it's one thing to pass your evaluation. That's the beginning. Most importantly is once you're funded, we want to stay funded. We want to keep you funded, and we want to get you a monthly paycheck or a biweekly paycheck. But this video that shows the difference between your performance accounts and evaluation accounts is really very good because...
Welcome to Apex Trader Funding, the trailing drawdown. Also
this
known
shows
as the
you the trailing drawdown.
Is the maximum you can lose in the account overall.
David, I enabled them at about 8 a.m.
size you choose. Larger accounts mean bigger drawdown and more room to trade with. Here's an example.
What it's showing you is the trailing drawdown.
The trailing drawdown or auto-liquidate threshold value will trail your account balance's highest value until it reaches your initial starting balance plus $100.
This is for the 100,000 account. Let's look at the one for the 50,000.
Here's another example.
Here we go.
Using the $50,000 account.
So this is on a PA account.
Threshold value.
Your auto liquidate is at $47,500.
If you take your first trade and it runs with $1,000,
you win $1,000.
Your drawdown will trail up that
your
same
trailing
amount.
Drawdown
Since your balance is
goes
making
to
a new high, the new level would be $48,500. If you take your next trade and it runs against you, immediately
Now the
resulting in a
next trade,
$1,000
you
loss.
took a $1,000
Your drawdown
loss.
remains at $48,500
Now
now,
your
and your
drawdown
balance returns
remains
to
at
$50,000.
48.5. So
Remember
be
that
careful.
only once you reach your last high at
But now watch
$51,000,
this.
the drawdown will begin to trail again. Once the drawdown has trailed like this up to
Now it
$50,100,
stops at
it won't trail up
50,000.
any longer.
Okay?
The funding partners
So
implement
that's
this
the
rule.
important thing, is it stops, the trailing drawdown stops at 50,000. Okay? So if your trailing drawdown stops at 50,000, you get it up to 55,000. You can withdraw $3,000, and that'll bring your account balance to 52,000, and now you'll have a $2,000 cushion on your account. So you're in a good position once it hits 50,000. It's not going to trail anymore. And anything, you always want to leave a cushion in your account, because you don't want to take a loser and blow out your account. But once you reach 52,600, you could take up to $2,000 in withdrawals. But it wouldn't be smart, because you'd only leave yourself a $600 cushion. So if you always want to stay with a $2,500 drawdown, you always want to have a minimum account balance of $52,500. And then you're always going to have that $2,500 cushion. Anything above $52,500, you can withdraw if you're comfortable trading with a $2,500 drawdown. So it's really important. If you're going to treat it as a business and you want to be able to withdraw money every month or every few weeks, you've got to do it in a responsible way, where you're not going to put yourself behind the 8 ball. So I have a really great video on Apex's website. The haymaker's back in. Let's take a look at the haymaker. So the system just crushed it today. I've had people on the phone, they'll say, hey, $600 or $500 a month, that's a lot of money. And it is a lot of money. I mean, my God, let's be real. But when the system has the potential to make you $7,000 in one session, I'm sure you wouldn't mind paying that $500. Now, is it going to make you $7,000 every day? Of course not. But this system can very easily, like Toby did today, made $900. I think that's a reasonable profit target. It's really one winner on the NASDAQ. But I think most importantly, it really gives us an edge over other retail traders. They just don't have a tool that's as powerful as this one. David, I'm glad you asked that question, because it's funny you asked that. David asked, what time did I enable the strategies? My intention, because the gold strategy is the one that starts the earliest. Gold in our setting starts at 5 a.m. Eastern. So after 6 o'clock last night, I enabled all my strategies, and I figure when I wake up in the morning, they'll be running at 5 a.m. because I want to start trading gold earlier, because it's just been crushing it, and I've been turning it on late. So I wanted to get the full session on gold. So when I looked at my computer this morning at about 7 or 7:30, I saw my sleep setting somehow had turned off. The whole Ninja Trader was turned off. So I turned it back on at about 7:30 and re-enabled it. So the short answer is 7:30 this morning. But tomorrow, I changed my sleep settings. If you're running the AI Auto, what I recommend doing is going to your settings and on your computer, under System, under Battery and Power, we want to look at our, where is it? My sleep mode, screen and sleep. If you're plugged in, this is a laptop. If I'm plugged in, I want to put my setting to never. I want it to continuously run. If it's unplugged, I don't want to kill my computer, so I have it for 30 minutes or an hour. But I always leave it plugged in. If God forbid the power goes out, then it's not, then it'll shut off after 30 minutes or an hour. So if you're running this AI Auto Trader, we highly recommend changing your sleep settings when it's plugged in to put it to never. Put it to never. This way you don't have to worry about it going to sleep and you lose connection. Like I did last night. So David, I said all of that to say I turned it on at 7:30 this morning. Back in a big position on crude. Crude and gold today, man. Wow. Just crushed it. This is the AI drone is up 900. And now I see I'm in another one on the Signal B drone. So it was hard to pick a loser today. Looks like it's going to come down and retest that area of support one more time. And it did break through a little earlier, I believe. Or formed a new one. Yeah, formed a new one. The magic number's been 3. This is number 4. Retest number 4. And the volume starts spiking. They're still pushing the price of the NASDAQ lower. Crude oil is getting scary high. Here we go. That one could be all the way. Well, okay, Toby. Our banks, it could be that the delay with YouTube. I don't know why, but it takes YouTube puts a delay on the feed, so our prices will look different. You guys actually have a crystal ball. You could see where my charts are going to go. I wish you could call me and tell me, and I'd never take a losing trade. But I think that's what it is. What I could do? Where did that question go? About the price of gold. Disappeared. I thought it was a great question. Whoever asked it, you didn't have to take it away. But the way to really tell for sure is look at on your chart trader, your bid ask. The price of your bid and ask is where the price on your chart should be. If there's not a match there, you've got a huge problem. Disable the strategy, don't trade. In fact, we built in a kind of a safety feature into our strategies where if there's lag, the system will automatically not take a trade. And we make it over a couple of milliseconds. I forget exactly what it is. But the way that I can visibly know if my price is lagging is I'll look on my chart trader at my bid-ask pricing and then compare it to where price is on my chart. So price is right where the bid-ask is. So it's probably the delay of the YouTube broadcast. I want to put in before I go, and we're about to end. I was hoping to see the end of this NASDAQ trade on the 30 range. And man almighty, what a day the 30 range the Haymaker had today. I only wish I kept trading it. Hindsight's always 20/20, but to put $500 or $600 in the bank, you'll never go broke. I'm going to put a link in the room that I really want everybody to watch. It's how to build your own automated strategy. And these videos here will really give you a really great understanding of the automation. Let's take a look at the entry, Walter. That's a good question. We have to scroll all the way back. It was the cross. It was the cross at 1046. The Haymaker is a signal A entry now. Wow, look at this. Okay. So the haymaker goes up 1665. So just a huge day for this system. I had one little mishap with that report, just the timing of the trade. My Apex one Apex account I think was up 600, and the other one was down 500. Um, and it was really if you were here and you saw what happened. And I don't want to cry over spilled milk, but it was right at 10 a.m. when that report came out, the manufacturing report. It was actually the PMI, manufacturing PMI, came out this morning at 10 a.m. And the gold on account 7 at 10 a.m. It took this long entry, and it was up. It was up on the trade about $400 or $500, and I squeezed my stop on it, but the report came out at 10 and just popped it straight down, and I didn't get an exit fill until way down here. It took like $400, $500 from me. So that was the big difference for that Apex 7, which is something that happens. Slippage is just part of trading the news. It's it's just an inherent risk that you take with trading the markets during those news reports. So that's really nothing I can blame on this trading system. So this is a recap of today. You could see our strategies that did the best was the NQ30 Signal Bs. Absolutely crushed it. Then the next one was a Signal A. Then we had gold above 1,000. Crude about 900. Another gold up close to 900. Crude and gold. NASDAQ, crude and gold were the big winners today. And look, the ES is in a huge trade right now as well. My Apex account that's up 615 is way down here on the leaderboard. That's a very good insight, Walter. You're 100% right. You must have watched that first module and the second module. You got the system down. You're 100% right. What Walter's referring to with the 1550 cross is in our strategy parameters. One of the filters that would prevent you from taking a trade, or one of the conditions that would have to be met, is called the 1550 cross. And we can use that as a filter. If the 1550 doesn't cross, then it won't enter the trade, even if the trigger was met. Oh, Dr. Hanson, man. Well, first I want to wish you I hope you and your family had a blessed Easter. He has risen. Amen. But what a day today you missed. Oh, my God. I was looking at it, the strategies cumulatively. Let me see if I can find that trade performance. Cumulatively, it was up about $7,000 between all of the strategies. The biggest winners were the NASDAQ, crude, and gold. You can see here, this is the daily results cumulative, and this is between all the strategies. Every single one of these accounts is checked off. So $9,000 trading all the accounts today. So it was really hard to pick a bad one today. $9,000. And, with our risk to reward at 4 and 5 to 1, a win rate anything over 30% is going to be extremely profitable. But cumulatively, this system made $9,000 today. So it was really hard to pick a bad strategy to trade. But you can see here, Doctor, the best strategies of the day for your own personal information was the NASDAQ 30 range. We had a signal A in there as well, the haymaker. Gold scored big. Crude was very volatile. Great trades on crude oil today. In fact, we're in another one right now. And crude has 1, 2, 3 in our top 10. And even the ES is getting into the action here, which is a very conservative strategy, the ES. It doesn't take many trades, but when it gets in, it rides it out for hours and just continues to lock in profits. So it was a really exciting day today, and man, this is really a trader's dream, really. So we will go ahead and do it again, God willing, tomorrow. And I hope that you guys will come back and join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.